Now, Oman's Foreign Minister Badr al-Busaidi says Muscat is working to secure safe passage arrangement through the Strait of Hormuz. Iran threatened earlier on Monday to lay naval mines through the Gulf should there be an attack on its islands or its southern coast, reopening the Strait of Hormuz and allowing vessels to pass through the crucial waterway, which is responsible for 20% of the world's daily oil shipments, has been central to Trump's recent threats against Iran. Malik Traina's in Kuwait City for us. Now, Malik, the military pressure from Iran is keeping up on the Gulf regions. There have been several alerts that have taken place in the last few hours. Just talk us through everything that we know so far.
Well, let's just talk about here in Kuwait in the last hour and a half. The alarms have sounded 5 times. Just about 2-3 minutes ago, the Ministry of Electricity and Renewable Energy released a statement saying that 7 power lines have been damaged as a result of debris from interceptions. They continue to say that parts of the country are now witnessing partial power cuts and that teams are now working into the night to fix the damage and restore power. Now, they didn't say if those were specifically targeted. From what we're understanding from the statement, these are the lines of, the electricity lines that go in between houses in various neighborhoods. So, that's just in the last couple of minutes. Elsewhere in the GCC, we've seen in Saudi Arabia in the last hour, they said they intercepted 10 drones in the eastern area. That's where most of their energy and oil facilities are. And in Bahrain, we've heard the alarm sounded twice, according to the Ministry of Interior there. I mean, you talked about Oman. Look, Oman has widely been very neutral, taken a neutral stance, and they're one of the few countries that have been critical of Israel and U.S. strikes. I mean, earlier in his tweet earlier, the foreign minister said that this war is not Iran's making, and in an op-ed last week, he said that it was a shock but not a surprise when on February 28th, just a few hours after the latest and most substantial talks, Israel and America again launched an unlawful military strike against the peace that had briefly appeared really possible. So Oman is a country that could possibly mediate these efforts. But across the GCC, people have been calling for de-escalation. And people are really hopeful that there's a path towards some kind of solution and an end to the hostilities here.
Malik Traina live for us there from Kuwait City.